New exhibit opens at the Gerald R. Presidential Museum tomorrow, but we have a sneak peek all new at 4.
News 8's Megan Bunchman shows us the exhibit, and it's one guitar enthusiasts especially will want to check out. Megan?
Yeah, it's a really cool exhibit, I have to say. And the exhibit is called America at the Crossroads, the Guitar and Changing Nation. And it opens tomorrow at the Ford Museum and will last through May. It takes viewers on a history of American culture through the lens of one of music's most recognizable shapes.
From rock and roll to jazz and, of course, country music, the guitar has been a pivotal part of musical history. But when music spans historical movements in America, the guitar can be seen as more than just a melodic instrument. It's also an accessory for protest, revolutions, and change.
The exhibit explores things like immigration, slavery, youth culture, even economic battles with other nations are all touched on through the lens of the guitar.
Dr. Morel Lukey with the Ford Museum says they are the first in the nation to host this traveling exhibit, which consists of 40 instruments that span the 1500s to the modern era. Take, for example, this guitar, lovingly known as the frying pan. This was the first mass-produced electric guitar that stemmed from a place some may not typically associate with guitars.
Unlike rock and roll, blues, or jazz, it wasn't created to play any of those. It was created to play Hawaiian music. So Hawaiian music was extremely popular after World War I.
Then there's the Fender Telecaster, which was created by Leo Fender, who later created the Fender Strat. Executive Director of the Guitar Museum, HP Newquist, says Fender took the idea of the Hawaiian's frying pan shape and modified it so that it could be used by country and Western players.
Interesting thing about Leo Fender, who designed both of these, is that his name is on more guitars than any other person in the history of the world. Millions of guitars say Fender. Leo Fender never learned how to play the guitar.
He was just an inventor.
He was basically a tinkerer, yes.
The exhibit weaves pivotal parts of American history into the shape, design, and sounds of these guitars.
It has a mix of videos and text and images, and so I think it will really be something that people will find visually appealing, but then it also has that pop culture and history aspect that really complements what we already have here at the museum.
During the Cold War, the Russians wanted to import American products, so they made their own guitar, known as the USSR Rostov Stella.
There was a great demand from their teenage populace, and so they created this sort of nebulous monstrosity to service the needs of their teenagers.
There's plenty more to see at the Ford Museum, including the life and legacy of our 38th president himself. The guitar exhibit will run through May 28th.